Hello Scorpio and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your first half of December 2023 tarot reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome. Let's see what we have for you. What's to come for you for the first half of December 2023. Message for Scorpio. Thank you. Angel, spirits, guides. So we have the World, number 29. The World can actually be quite a successful card in tarot. In tarot, it can represent completions or getting to the end of something here in a very successful manner. I mean, it's always successful with the World because we learn, we grow, we evolve. But with the energy deck, this card can actually be a card of expansion, things opening up. So very positive for you in terms of maybe something's opening up for you or the world's opening up in some way, feeling like you're at that point where you want to open up your world as well. Let's see what we have for Scorpio. Message for Scorpio. Let's pull you an Angel and Ancestor Oracle card. Thank you. We have Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Let's see what that's about. Take action. Do what you know you need to do. There is an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you are being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. Take just one step. When you do, the next one will be presented to you. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we have for you. Message for Scorpio, first half of December. Angel, spirits, guides. What is to come for Scorpio? Thank you. What does Scorpio need to hear? Message for Scorpio. Message for Scorpio, first half of December. We have the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Five of Pentacles, we have the Two of Swords, the Hierophant, the Sun, Two of Wands, Four of Cups, and we have the Knight of Wands. You know, Scorpio, this feels like standing your ground and walking away. Because you're ready to open up your world in some way. Because there's an energy of honouring yourself, honour your inner knowing, doing what you feel instinctively is the right thing to do, which really is the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is very instinctive energy. So the Seven of Wands is when we stand our ground. when we have that sense of resoluteness to potentially see something through. It is that card here. Sometimes with the Seven of Wands, circumstances may conspire where you're kind of like, okay, that's enough. This is what I'm doing. You know, I'm dealing with a thing that I've let go, I've let slide, I've not taken action on, but something might happen here which might make you stand your ground and say, okay, I need to deal with this and overcome it. And that involves maybe walking away in some way. Because likely you're not standing for an experience any longer. The Seven of Wands can be, in a work scenario, it can be with the Five of Pentacles when we're made to feel lack. You know, I don't like the way you make me feel, not good enough, not valued, not appreciated. And again, something might happen where you're just kind of like, you know what, it's just not worth it. And that's the energy here. The sun is telling you, you know, the good thing is you're realizing that this is just not worth it anymore. Because the sun is a card of illumination. It represents that sense of light after dark, seeing everything very clearly in a very positive way, and understanding that now you're feeling that it's time to take action, to deal with something that you might have put off. Two of Swords, the Two of Wands energy. You've been thinking about, but this feels like something that you've been thinking about, you're now taking action on. And this also, it's interesting because the Two of Wands can represent that point where you're at some kind of crossroads and the world is in your hands. Your world is in your hands. Not anybody else's, it belongs to you. So this is the energy here where you have an opportunity to even potentially stay where you are or step into the unknown, open things up for yourself. You know, see what's out there in the world. And this is the energy here with that World card in the energy deck. It can be linked with things like, you know, expansion energies, seeing what's out there. Because the Two of Swords, you might have been thinking about it but not acting on it. Something is prompting you to take action. Now, the Seven of Wands can be a number of things. You know, there sometimes are reasons why we kind of like take action and stand our ground. This can also be sometimes when we feel like we're constantly firefighting, you know, constantly feeling like you're kind of like putting out fires, constantly feeling like you're having to defend every inch of everything that you do, justify your actions, defend an idea, defend your position. You know, it can represent sometimes when we're being challenged by another or others in a scenario here. It can be also a degree here where people want to undermine you. It can be your position, you know, whatever that scenario is. And it just feels like you're kind of like, you know what, this is just not worth it. I'm taking action on a thing that I've not taken action on yet. Because the Four of Cups and the Hierophant, it indicates here, Scorpio, that someone is reaching out, offering you something. Now, this can come along here sometimes when you're about to walk away, when you're about to step into the unknown. There may well be some kind of offer to get you to stay. The Hierophant is really about trusting our own faith in how we need to move forward. Because again, the Four of Cups can be a very intuitive energy. You know, it can represent, are you happy with what you're being offered? Are you happy with your current circumstances? Or do you want to move in a different direction? So sometimes this can represent somebody offering you something to stay. It might well be when you're going. But this can also be deep down if you haven't dealt with the situation. Again, the Four of Cups can be somebody who is discontent, dissatisfied, but they haven't actually done anything about it. This can be that scenario here, even if something is offered to you this week, however it is presented, this can be, do I take it or do I not? And it's trusting your instinct and your intuition, having faith, leaning on faith. The Hierophant can also be a very powerful energy as a teacher, a mentor, a holy person giving you advice, you know, spirit working through maybe a person to bring you advice, guidance, mentorship in some way. But ultimately, the same message applies. I feel that you might be offered something. This can sometimes be to stay. Or again, you're wondering whether, you might not be happy with your current circumstances, but you're not sure whether you're ready to leave or not either, if you're offered some kind of opportunity, which is the Knight of Wands. It looks like you're going to be some kind of a crossroads, and there are two paths. As we say a lot of that at the time with the Two of Wands, because there are two options, two paths, two ways that you can approach this situation. But you can see this person, by taking action, they've already grabbed hold of one wand and not the other. So there's a kind of decisive energy with this too. And it really is about not letting fear of the unknown stop you from making the right choice for you. Now, the Knight of Wands, here's Scorpio. Knight of Wands can be, in a business scenario, Knights bring in offers and opportunities for change. So as you're opening up your world, it's almost like the world is opening up to you. And, this can be very positive in terms of offer, opportunity, generally something that's very exciting. The knight just literally grabs hold of that wand and runs with it, It's that kind of energy. But there is this kind of feeling, certainly in terms of this kind of reading, I am out of here. It's a departure. I am gone. It's just kind of like I'm grabbing the wand and going for it. But you're either thinking about that with this opportunity, whether to do that or not. And sometimes, it's because we're not sure whether we're ready for change, but change is being presented to you. Sometimes with the Hierophant, it can also be very positive in terms of it's an answered prayer. It's the answer to your issue. And this is the medicine mother. This is just the remedy that you need. Now, this can also be here, Scorpio. Like I said, someone might get you to stay when you have an opportunity to go as well. So however that manifests for you, you will be presented, you'll be thinking about two options, two. That is straight in the center of this reading. Which way do I go? I need to weigh it up. What do I do? And this is that scenario here. Two paths are presented. It's kind of like a gateway. But I feel that, again, the sun is something seems to be happening which gives you powerful illumination that I feel something is not worth it. And that's what's prompting you to consider how you move forward now. And it looks like something that's coming in that is almost kind of like, and I want to say some kind of answered prayer, having faith in moving in this direction, because it feels like it's the kind of like the way forward here. Because really the overarching energy is the world, and this is a card of expansion, things opening up for you, and also it can represent doing that with your own energy as well. Maybe I should read that. I haven't read those this month, but this week, but let's read that. Number 29. Expansion, opening up. The man in this picture is looking out over a bay above which the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. So that's what I see here in terms of certainly in terms of money. It feels like money, career, financial areas. It just feels like you're tired of kind of like dealing. You're standing your ground this time because you're kind of tired of dealing with an issue. And it feels like that's a good thing, that you're coming to that realization. It's prompting you to take action and really resolve the issue. Really provides just the remedy. And this could be the same thing here, Scorpio, to do with, other areas of life. Sometimes, the Knight of Wands, for example, in love romantic scenarios can be a player, somebody who messes you around, somebody who can be in and out of a relationship. And it's about having faith that should this person offer you something here, you're not sure whether you want to accept what's offered to you or to step into the unknown. Do I stay or go? Do I put up with this anymore or do I not? Because something is being illuminated on a person making you feel lack, for example, in a relationship. Five of Pentacles energetically, I don't like the way they make me feel, not valued, not appreciated. There's not enough in this relationship to keep me in it. I'm constantly left feeling lack, unfulfilled, underappreciated. That would be the energy here. And that's why you're making some significant choices or decisions in terms of whether this person is right for you or not. That would be the energy again. And this is about standing your ground. And again, something might happen here, but it's for your highest good, the sun carved, so you can see the area of lack and look at it, deal with it, and manage to kind of like remedy it, is almost kind of like the energy here. So it's a very positive and powerful thing, powerful illumination. And it looks like to take a stand and walk away, because with the Eight of Cups isn't the Nine of Cups. The Eight of Cups, you can see there's a missing cup here. So this is about walking away, and chronologically the Eight of Cups walks towards the Nine of Cups. Greater happiness, fulfillment and abundance, because you're left in a state of lack and you want more, you deserve more, you want more. Greater fulfillment, happiness, abundance, experience. That would be the energy here. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we have as a final message for you. So however that experience manifests for you, we have healing. Now's the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others, yes, even you. And that would be the energy here. It might well be healing is offered to you. Oh, I'm sorry, can we just kind of like move on from it now? If I say sorry, can we just like put it behind us? Whether it's in a kind of like a work situation, whether it's again some kind of offer that's extended to stop you from walking away. And similarly, it can be some kind of offer that's extended to stop you walking away in a relationship setting as well. But, the path to recovery and how we truly heal, I feel becomes clear for you in a very positive way, because the sun is a card of healing, regeneration, light after dark, seeing the light even. We have inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Yeah, I think you're going to be inspired to act. That's what I have for you, Scorpio, for just the remedy. Finding just the remedy for you. That's what I have for you, Scorpio, for the first half of December. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful first half. I will see you next time.